Hi guys, my name is Ifedayo and I'm a Nigerian beauty and lifestyle blogger based in Lagos. Here on my YouTube channel, I share makeup reviews, skincare reviews and some lifestyle content. So if you'd like to see more of that, please don't forget to subscribe. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing the Huda Beauty Faux Filtr Luminous Matte Foundation. I'll be sharing my thoughts about it, sharing swatches of the shades I have, a wear test, and my overall thoughts about the foundation. So if you'd like to see more of that, please keep on watching. On the box of the foundation, it is described as life-proof, non-comedogenic, flawless filtered finish, waterproof, super long wear, 24 hours in brackets, transfer proof, fade proof, sweat proof, and humidity proof. Ow. Wow. I know that Huda Beauty has released two other foundations in the past. The first foundation they released was the Faux Filtr Matte Foundation, and I know that a number of people had problems with that foundation, though I've never tried it because it was it contained fragrance and it was comedogenic. It made some people break out, and it was hard to blend. It was really thick and all of that stuff. So it was that foundation that was improved upon to create the Luminous Matte Foundation that gives that kind of wear without being comedogenic, containing fragrance, and being hard to blend. So yeah, I'm so excited to try this out. So I got two shades, Chocolate Mousse 450G and Peanut Buttercup 455R. Chocolate Mousse, which is 450G, has a golden undertone, while Peanut Buttercup, which is 455R, has a golden red undertone. So I'm going to just swatch them at the side of my face for you guys to see, and then I will go on to apply the foundation. So this is 450G. This is 450G. This is 455. Oh, this is 455R Peanut Buttercup. So as you guys can see, that is a much better match. I'll be going ahead to apply 455R. I'm going to go ahead to apply primer, and I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which is my usual primer. So this is actually my first time trying this foundation out. I'm a little apprehensive. It's kind of a first impression. It comes in this nice bottle that's quite light actually. It looks heavy, but it's quite light, and has a pump. Contains 35 ml of products, yeah, which is significant. So I'm going to go ahead to pump that at the back of my hand. I'm going to be using my brush to apply on this side of my face. I'm using a sponge on this side of my face. This is one of my favorite foundation brushes. The name is actually rubbed off, but this is the Real Techniques buffing brush. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. Okay, that was quite a lot. Off the bat, the first now says that it's a really full coverage foundation. I'm used to using more of medium coverage foundations, so this is a little new for me. So that's basically about a pump, because I have the rest at the back of my hand, of the foundation. It's quite mattifying. And you have to blend fast. In fact, I had to go quiet when I was blending because I was scared that it was going to go wrong. So you have to blend quickly because it sets in, like once it sets, it's set. It's thick, has a thick consistency, but it is not hard to blend in any way. But you have to blend quickly. You have to blend a little more quickly than your usual foundation. I'm going to just go ahead to apply with a sponge on the other side. Yeah. And I'm just going to go ahead to blend that in. That's a pump, so let's see how that goes. I know the sponge is soaking up the products because I'm having to apply a little bit more on this side, but yeah. I know that you guys are worried looking at my mask-like thing at my edges. I'm going to sort that out. So this is what this looks like. I feel like the undertone is slightly off, a little bit so golden, but by the time I apply concealer and all of that, it's all come together. And you can see clearly that the coverage on the side of my face that I applied with a brush, it has more coverage than the side that I applied with a sponge. I also think it's easier to apply with a denser brush than a brush with splayed edges. Let me explain what I mean. I think that it is easier to apply with this kind of brush. This is the Expert Face brush by Real Techniques than it is to apply with the buffing brush by Real Techniques. I just thought to mention and put that out there. And obviously it is better to apply with the buffing brush than it will be to apply with a brush like this that has more splayed surface, like this Insta Pop Chic brush, which I actually love using for my other foundations. On the side that has a sponge, there's also a decent amount of coverage. It's actually still full coverage, but the coverage is just not as much as it is on the side I applied with a brush. I also think it is easier to apply with a brush than it is with a sponge. I like the way my skin is looking. I can see a little bit of glow peeping through. And for my skin prep, I used the Wishful Skincare Yo Glow Enzyme Scrub, the Thirst Trap Serum, and the Honey Balm Moisturizer. So yeah, my skin still has a little bit of glow, but it's also matte, but not in a bad way. I'm going to go ahead to get my face together and show you guys a wear test and give you my final thoughts. So yeah, so I'm back. I have done a full face of makeup. I didn't bother applying any lashes or doing anything dramatic because I'm not going anywhere. So this is what the finish looks like. It looks really, really matte, and it has a really nice blurred finish. I love the finish. I keep on looking at myself in the mirror because my skin looks really, really blurred out. I feel like the undertone of this foundation is still slightly more golden. The red in it, it's not quite enough. The coverage, the finish, like in person, my skin looks really, really blurred out. The texture of my skin looks really, really blurred, and I love, love, love that. It did not settle into any lines, and other products applied really nicely on top of it. My concealer, my contour. For me, there was a little bit of a learning curve because this is my first time using a foundation with a coverage as full as this. This is certainly a full coverage, beats to the guts kind of foundation. I think that you will love this foundation if you have combination to oily skin. This is a really mattifying foundation. This foundation is mattifying. And that's on that. I think if you have normal skin, you will have to prep your skin a little bit more, and I think if you have dry skin, you may want to pass on this. I'm going to go ahead to show you guys the wear test and how it wears over the day, and then I'll be right back. I briefly want to talk on the topic of shipping Huda Beauty to Nigeria and how I placed this order. I had seen that this foundation was going to launch some days before it did, and I was interested in purchasing it. So I knew it would cost $40 because it was stated, and I put up a request on my Instagram stories asking people who wanted to buy with me to send me a DM. Most websites have a limit after which you would qualify for free shipping. For Huda Beauty, it is $70, so I wanted to make an order above $70. 2 people reached out to me that they wanted to buy this foundation, and by the time I wanted to place my order with these 3 foundations, mine and for the other 2 people, I was reminded of the fact that you cannot use a Nigerian card to place orders above $100, and so my card was declined, and I decided to add something to the order, which was the Wishful Skincare product, which I added to the order and made them 2 separate orders. So I made 2 separate orders. One I think was about $70 and the other was about $80. Because each of the orders was below $100, I was able to use my card successfully for the order. The second thing I wanted to say was that about custom duties. I know people are going to ask about custom duties. So I think because the orders were less than $100 individually, I did not have to pay for customs. Although on the website when you place your order, there is a part that says, there's a section that says duties, and it says duties will be paid upon arrival at the destination country. But upon arriving in Nigeria, I was not asked to pay any custom duties. It shipped to Nigeria in 5 working days. I placed this order on Sunday evening and it got to Lagos, to me in Lagos, on Friday afternoon. It shipped via DHL Express and I was able to track my order throughout. This is possibly one of the most stressless, unproblematic international website deliveries I've ever encountered. So I think that it's a better way to go if you're going to place your order, to go that way and just apply and just buy things more than $70 so you can qualify for free shipping. Because if you do not qualify for free shipping, shipping to Nigeria via DHL Express on the Huda Beauty website costs $25. So assume you're buying a foundation of $40 plus shipping of $25, $65. So I just think that you should just buy orders greater than $70 but less than $100, because one, you may not be able to pay with your Nigerian card, and two, you may have to pay for customs. I know that different people have had different experiences with international websites, and yeah, so I think it's just best to make orders above $70 and below $100. If your order is more than $100, I think you should possibly split them into orders of above $70 each, so that you do not have to pay for shipping or do not have to pay for customs. And it was a really seamless, fast and efficient delivery. I'm putting all this information out here because I know people have started to ask me questions concerning how I shipped to Nigeria. If you found that helpful. This brings to the end of this video. Conclusion, my thoughts about the Huda Beauty Faux Filtr Luminous Matte Foundation. This is a full coverage mattifying foundation that has a nice finish and gives a really nice blurred out texture finish to the skin after application. After application, it dries on the skin quite quickly, so you have to blend out quickly. I also think that it's best applied with a brush, better than a sponge. This foundation is best for people with combinations oily skin types and people who live in places with much more humid climate. I think that my Nigerian people will love this foundation. If you like full coverage, you will like this foundation. I think it is very important when buying this foundation to make sure you get your shade, because it is really full coverage, as all full coverage foundations go. It's either a hit or a miss in terms of shade. In terms of getting your shade, it's going to be quite difficult to pull off if you do not get your shade. Do I like this foundation? Would I recommend it to people? Yes, I would. I would recommend this to people who have been looking for a foundation that is a little bit more heavy duty, or if you have more blemishes or hyperpigmentation that you want to cover, because right now I can't see them blemishes. Woo. It also does not have any fragrance. I did not smell anything. There was no whiff of any fragrance when I smelled it. It's also non-comedogenic. None of the ingredients are comedogenic, which is also good for people who have acne prone skin. I would like to know if you guys have tried out this foundation. What are your thoughts about it? Have you used it? Have you worn it? How did it wear for you? Do you like the coverage? I like to comment in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions about the foundation, please do let me know also in the comment section below. I'll definitely reply. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Ifedayo with an underscore, where I share content you will not see here on my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter as well at Ifedayo underscore as well. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, share it to your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.